"Hey, whoa," he exclaimed. "You look like a different person." "Excuse me, Mark," Daphne said, feigning indifference to his statement. "It's a good thing you wear makeup in the day, Daphne," he snickered. Daphne scooted around him and out the threshold. "Hey, Daphne," greeted another voice. It was Seth this time. "Look at this," cried Mark as he flipped on the hallway light. Daphne blinked in the brightness. Then she saw the look on Seth's face. He looked surprised and a little appalled. "Your beauty queen has a face full of zits," Mark taunted. Seth looked a little embarrassed at Mark's comment. "So what, Mark? Get out of my way so I can pee." Daphne was too mortified to say anything, so she spun around and scurried back into her bedroom, closing the door behind her. Instantly she found she was out of breath. She heard Tom's bedroom door open, but she was too frazzled to concentrate on what he was saying. He sounded angry. Daphne walked slowly to her bed as Mark's loud, menacing voice pierced her ears. Give me a break. I just found it funny everybody was all over her today when really she—" "Shut your face," Tom shouted. "Just shut up." It was Doug's voice she heard next. "What's going on? Doesn't anybody want to sleep tonight?" 3, maybe 4 of them were all talking at once. Daphne couldn't make out what anybody was saying, nor did she want to anymore. She lay down on top of her bed and tried to breathe without letting the tears come. That effort didn't last. Before long, she was shaking with sobs as the yelling in the hallway continued. "You can't kick us all out because of one idiot," Seth shouted. "Oh, yes, I can," Tom hollered back. "I don't owe you anything." "That's not what you said," Doug argued authoritatively. "You never said it would be all of us." A slight pause occurred in the dispute, and then Tom spoke. "Fine. Everybody but Mark can stay. He's the only one who broke his promise." Mark screamed a stream of profanities so loud Daphne had to cover her ears. Everybody was talking all at once again. Daphne promptly stood up and marched her way to the door and opened it abruptly. All heads turned sharply in her direction. Daphne was surprised to see all the men crowded into the hallway. She forced herself to speak in a composed manner. "Don't make him leave, Tom. He might die out there alone." "That's fine with me," growled Tom, his face enraged. Mark took one giant swing at Tom, but Tom pushed him over to the side before Mark's fist reached his face. Mark scrambled to his feet to lunge at Tom again, but Doug was behind him and held him fast. "Get a hold of yourself, man," Doug spit sternly, "or your job is going to be at risk too." He glanced up at Daphne as Mark futilely tried to squirm free. He looked surprised and abhorred, just like Seth had. When he saw Daphne staring back at him, he quickly smoothed out his expression. Resentment seized her. How dare he flirt with me all day today and then give me a look like that? Daphne turned her gaze back to Tom. "Tom, please don't kick anyone out." Tom had his hands on his hips and he was breathing heavily. He glanced back at her with so many emotions on his face, Daphne couldn't pinpoint a single one of them. "Fine," he finally said. "If that's what you want." Daphne nodded and shut the door again. Isn't that sweet?" Daphne heard Mark say. "He'll do anything for his girl." "Shut up before I change my mind,"